And well, on JoyNews agenda, we find out how a state-sponsored real estate fund could help you own a home at a cheaper cost. And the marketing director of Lakeside Estate, Lawrence D'Souza, is calling for a real estate fund which he believes will make mortgages attractive to Ghanaians by reducing the interest rates on them. JoyNews' Maxwell Akbagba has been speaking to him and an opinion leader in Nima for the rest of the story.
I'm currently here at Nima, basically to find out what the housing situation is like here. Happening behind me right now are some kids who are back from school and enjoying a game of Ampe. But I'm here specifically to meet Emmanuel Johnny. Emmanuel is actually a pensioner. He's a 67-year-old pensioner. He used to work with the Ministry of Defense as a cobbler. Emmanuel is an opinion leader here in this community. He's going to tell us exactly what it was like in the past and what the housing situation is like now here at Nima. A compound of livestock busily feeding, scattered household items, amongst them a television set, indications the family is in dire need of space as they continue to multiply. Over 15 people live here. Emmanuel Ajani, a pensioner, tells me the housing situation in Nima has worsened over the years and people continue to struggle for places. To add salt to injury, available rooms, as poor as they may be, are way beyond their budgets, and landlords demand at least 2 years' payments in advance.
It is difficult to get a room here at Nima. You would have to go through an agent before you get a room to rent. You can't do it on your own, so you would need their help. Some people take 3 to 4 years advance payment, and some even charge as much as 650 cedis per month. Some people complain, but they have no choice. In the olden days, it was very easy getting rooms here. People used to recommend Nima to others when they are looking for rooms. And truly, people got rooms when they came here. It is difficult getting rooms here now. About 5 people came here recently in search of accommodation. I told them it is not possible, so they left.
So what options are available for people like the 5 who have had to look elsewhere in the hunt for a place to lay their heads? I have met the marketing director for Lakeside Estates, Lawrence D'Souza, in his office on the 7th floor of the Silver Star Towers. He makes a strong case for mortgages.
It just helps all the potential home buyers for them to be paying for the houses as if they are renting it. You can rent somebody's house for 20 years, the house doesn't become yours. But with mortgage, you pay for 20 years and the house eventually becomes yours. So it is a good idea for our industry.
Why then are people not rushing for options like this? Mr. D'Souza tells me high interest rates and low salary levels are major repelling factors.
It's the interest on mortgage.
Maxwell Akbagba with that conversation there, but we also know that it's premised on the fact that from today to Sunday, that's the 11th to the 13th of August 2017, we're having the M&T Multi-TV Habitat Fair 2017. We've had 2 other smaller fairs, and we brought all those exhibitors to the studio, and I'm sure you enjoyed it. I'll try as much as possible to make sure that I'm there. It will be at the conference center right here in Accra. But we have to do the conversations, and I have here with me Ishmael Kome. He is the General Services Manager for JL Properties, one of the exhibitors and supporters of the fair. And thanks for joining me, Ishmael.
Thank you.
And I know that you will be exhibiting and participating fully. Is this your first time?
No,
okay,
we participated last year, and the outcome was fantastic. I mean, multimedia has a very big or a wider viewership audience, and trust me, we had good sales, and it's because of that that this year we've decided to join you in doing this.
But let's be realistic. How affordable are homes, are mortgages, and the real estate services that you offer?
Okay, so
I mean, not you alone. I mean,
sure,
the industry.
I always use this scenario. You want, for example, this cloth. This cloth, you can get it, say, in Makola. And then this same cloth can be sold at Cantonment or at Osu. You would realize that the prices may differ depending on where you are getting it from. It's the same with housing. Location is always prime when it comes to the issue of affordability and so on and so forth, because of the processes that go into building a house. So what we normally say is that have a commitment to owning a property and you would get it.
At the end of the day, we know that there should be some other values for which you want the property. It means that the location...
The location is always
the
prime.
environment, the serenity.
Exactly. And depending on the kind of amenities that you have in the area, they all come into play in...
Let's talk about JL Properties.
Yeah.
What do you have in as far as your menu is, so to speak? What kind of housing and the type of properties you have? Okay,
so JL, we try to cut across boundaries with the houses that we do. We are well versed in gated communities. Houses, a gated community of 30, 40, 50 houses. You know, people have preferences. Some wouldn't want to live in a community of 100. So we do gated communities of 30, 40, 50 houses and so on and so forth. We do bungalows, we do story buildings, we do basement houses depending on the land that we get. And we do 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 5 bedrooms, all
across.
Yes, all across.
Now, so you'll be participating in the fair.
Exactly.
And where are we going to locate you?
Okay, JL Properties is actually located, our office at Achimota, behind the Shell filling station. There is a bypass road that leads to Christian Village, West Kisman. But key is using the DVLA office at Achimota. We are just beyond their office. Okay. And how can we reach you? Do you have a website? Okay, so I can put this telephone. All right. You can call this number 05050-155-1198 or 050-155-1201. You have a website? We do. Okay. So www.jlpropertiesgh.com. Oh, don't worry, it comes with the job, right? Okay, so the General Services Manager for JL Properties, and they will be participating in the M&T Multi-TV Habitat Fair. It's taking place from today to the 13th of August at the Accra International Conference Center right here in the capital. But I hope that you will find your way there. I will. But for those who want the best and fast internet experience, and for those who never miss, for those who want to stay ahead or catch up for the heavy data users, for those who are able to keep their eyes locked on their screens and watch match after match live stream from Europe, who know more about Netflix than their next door neighbors, and those who live on Snapchat streets. Well, because data is no big deal, make sure that you hook on with Airtel Tika Koko. Get 1 GB data for only 5 cities, valid for 3 days, and Smart is making the most of your internet bundle. So make sure you just dial *125*3# now. Airtel, the smartphone network, and that leaves us.